Hello everybody, this is a mock trial review video. In this semester, GAFL second grade student, one of the curriculum program is a mock trial activity. So I want to introduce this mock trial activity today. So what is mock trial? Basically, mock trial is a simulated court case. As you guys know, in the courtroom, we have several different roles here. We have juries, we have prosecutor, we have defense lawyer, witnesses. So student will play different legal roles eventually. And also, this is an English mock trial activity. So everyone will try to speak English during the trial. And we have juries. Jury student will listen carefully to all these courtroom session and try to make a decision to help judge to come to a fair and just decision at the end here. So some of the mock trial roles here. You know all the judge, right? So we have prosecutor. Prosecutor is a lawyer who initiate the judge. Prosecutor believe that a person, somebody committed a crime and you want to have a trial against that criminal. So prosecutor is the lawyer who initiate the trial here. And we have defense attorney. So we have a person who's supposed to commit a crime, and that person is called as a defendant, and even the defendant have their lawyer. So this lawyer is representing the situation of our defendant, and we have some witnesses regarding prosecutor side or defense side, and student will play some of these witnesses. And jury is again a civilian people who listen to trial and try judge to come up with a fair and just decision. Bailiff is basically police officer in the court who try to maintain order inside the court here. So there are several benefits of mock trial. So throughout engaging with this mock trial, student will learn how to think critically, and you will learn how to speak persuasively. There will be a lot of speaking in front of many people, and you will learn to speak persuasively to these people, and we will work as a team. So you will learn a team spirit, and you will do a lot of analyzing the evidence. And this is a English mock trial. Everybody will try to do this trial through English. So by doing this, you can improve your English speaking skills and also learn a problem solving skills here. So let me briefly tell you the mock trial flow here. So we have prosecution side and we have defendant side. So here we have prosecution lawyer and we have witnesses. These witnesses are all supporting the prosecution side. And we have defense side witnesses. And defense side, they are supporting the defendant case. So first, each lawyer will conduct opening statement. So the prosecution lawyer begin opening speech and the defense lawyer begin opening speech. Then prosecutor will conduct a direct examination. Direct examination is question and answer between same side lawyer, same side witness. So prosecution lawyer will begin asking question, direct examination to his witness. After you're done, we'll do a cross-examination. Cross-examination is question answer from different side lawyer and witness. So defense lawyer will ask question to the prosecution witness. This is a cross-examination. After you are done with first witness, you will do the same with the second witness. Direct examination from prosecutor and cross-examination from defendant. And we will finish all these direct and cross-examination of prosecution witness. Then we move to the defense witness side. So we will do a defense witness direct examination. So same side lawyer, same side witness will ask question answer, conducting direct examination. After we're done with direct examination of first witness, opposite prosecution lawyer will conduct cross-examination against this first witness. After we are done, again, we'll do a direct examination of second witness. And the prosecution will conduct cross-examination. So after we finish all direct and cross-examination of defendant witness, again, the prosecution side will make a closing argument, and defense lawyer will make a closing argument. Then jury, they will have a discussion whether they believe defendant is guilty or not guilty. Then you will deliver your decision at the end. So here we have judge, prosecutor, defense attorney, witness, and jury roles. Eventually, you will play these each roles here at the end. Okay. So let's first check out our case. Our case is between the state of South Carolina and Cy Miles. So let's check what happened in our case here. So there are two talented young musicians, Cy Miles and Jody Rivers, and they are all rock musicians. And they met each other in 2017, and they realized that they have a similar musical style, so they formed a rock group named Ambition. So they quickly become quite popular and famous among fans, and now as they become famous, they need more songs. So they made a verbal agreement. They were the young musicians, so they didn't have their own lawyer, so they only made a verbal agreement for composing songs together. And if they make profit out of these songs, they also made an agreement that they will share the profit equally. And the Ambition was quite become popular. Unfortunately, the team become popular. Cy Miles and Jody Rivers start to have more disagreement over and over. So originally, this team Ambition, they were quite simple rock musicians, rock group. They only have two electric guitar, but as they become more popular, famous, Jody want to invite more drummers to their group, and Jody want to invite more keyboardists to their groups. And even Jody, he want to use special effects like a pyrotechnics in their music in order to make exciting music sound. Unfortunately though, Cy had different idea, different opinion about their music. Cy want to keep their music simple and authentic and original. He didn't want to mix their sound with any other instrument, only want to maintain electric guitar. So as time goes by, Jody Rivers and Cy Miles, they have more and more argumentation. Unfortunately, Cy at the end decided to leave the team. So the Cy Miles is not a team member anymore, unfortunately. However, Team Ambition is still popular, so they were scheduled at the concert at the huge theater at Coley Theater. So October 26, 2019, it was a concert day. On the concert day, normally the music group, they go through sound check and rehearsal. So Cy Miles still swing by the rehearsal sound check. And Cy and Jody, they had a conversation. So Cy and Jody, they admitted that they had some type of conversation during the sound check session. However, they disagree what actually happened during that conversation. And before the concert began, Cy left because Cy is not a team member anymore. He's not performing at concert, so he left the theater before the concert began. And before concert began, something unexpected happens. So now many people are waiting for the concert begin. And suddenly on the Facebook page, there was a mysterious threat message saying that something terrible is going to happen to tonight's concert. And among the fan members, there was a gentleman named Jet Jones. Mr. Jet Jones is a famous music journalist, and he was waiting for concert to begin, and on his Facebook page, he found out this mysterious message, something terrible is going to happen on the concert. So he wanted to warn many people about this message. So he shared this message to other followers of his Facebook. Now many people, many fans in the concert, they read this message and people want to get out now. They know that something terrible is going to happen. People want to exit the concert now. So people are running toward the emergency exit here. However, unfortunately, 100 people tried to escape at the same time, and to make things worse, there was an explosion near the stage. So now people really panicked. So everybody just to get out through this emergency exit. Somehow this exit door does not open. So it causes crush against each other. So as a result, many people got injured, and there was this woman, 27-year-old, named Janet Porter. She fell down to the ground and she trampled to death. So a lot of people just stepped on her and she dies. So it becomes a serious accident now. So police of the South Carolina state arrive at the scene. They are investigating the strategy. They are investigating the tragedy. So police officers, they believe that it was Cy Miles who posted up mysterious Facebook page and caused the chaos. Also, police officers, they believe that Cy Miles intentionally manipulated the emergency door, so Cy Miles is responsible for breaking the door so people cannot get out. Also, police officers believe that Cy Miles did something to this pyrotechnic device, so it went off before the concert. So police officers believe that Cy Miles is responsible for this crime. And also, police officers believe that Cy Miles eventually caused a panic among the fan members, and they eventually killed the Janet Porter. So they believe that Cy Miles is responsible for the death of Janet Porter as well. So because of this reason, police officers arrested Cy here. So now, overall, state of South Carolina, they charged Cy Miles with these 3 crimes. 1, murder. So Cy believed to kill somebody intentionally. Number 2, making a false bomb threat through social media. So if you make a fake news, if you make a fake information and you spread through your Instagram, KakaoTalk, or your Facebook page, you are committing crime. So police officers believe that Cy Miles made a fake news, spread it through the SNS, committed the crime. Also, third, giving false information about an explosive device. Police officers believe Cy Miles gave a false information about the pyrotechnic device, so he made pyrotechnic device went off earlier than concert. So Cy is charged with these 3 crimes here. So that was a brief summary of what happened here. Okay, so something that I want you to think about this case. So, like, did Cy Miles intentionally or unlawfully cause the panic that resulted in Janet Porter's death? And who is legally responsible for her death? And also, what is the biggest conflict between Cy and Jody? And why did people panic at the concert? Is Cy Miles automatically guilty because someone died? Or what evidence would you want to see before deciding the case? And if you were a juror today, would you vote guilty or not guilty? So I want you to think about this point a little about this case, and we'll talk more about in our next session. Okay? And other than that, thank you for listening, and thank you. See you next time. Bye.